is Todd Feltman with armsdirectory.com, and I have Jonathan here with AR Takedown Tool, and he has got something really different and innovative to show you guys. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Hey, thanks a lot, Todd. So right here is the AR Takedown Tool. What this is, honestly, is the all-in-one takedown tool that you'll ever need for your AR platform. We actually innovated and pioneered this tool because there's nothing else in the market like it. And the one thing is not only does it simplify all the hand tools that everyone's accustomed to using, a set like this, for example, that has 11 parts in it. You got 8 roll pin punches, you got a mallet, you got a set of tweezers. We actually replaced that with something that's this big.
I lose those things. I do. I lose all those.
Absolutely. And the thing is, to tell you the truth, the whole reason I wound up inventing it is because of this. I went down to Sportsman's Warehouse because I have an HK 416 I was looking to take apart, and the pin's real tight, nice tolerances, and I marred up my gun on the very first pin, and then I broke the mallet on the second pin. The minute I flipped the packaging over and I saw made in China and that this was the only solution available, that's when I went to the drawing board and I was like, there has to be something better. And so I went out after many prototypes. That's when I invented what you see now, the final AR Takedown Tool. It is made 100% with USA steel, USA brass. Being that the ends are brass, it will not mar or damage a firearm. But what it does is everything that this pin punch does and more. So this side right here, this is meant for your takedown pins, which most people are familiar with. It's the part that holds your upper and your lower together. You literally sit it on there, and boom, your takedown pin has now been started. It pops right out. You do that to both of them. Go through. The way that the tool works is hammerless impact technology. We advertise it as 5,000 PSIs, but it's actually over 9,000. We had a local college go through and study it. We're also getting ready to release a couple different lines throughout the takedown tool line for the gun market. But we also have a residential line called the Hit Tools that it uses the same patent and the same technology. But the part that stands this out even further from the roll pin punch set is the fact that this little end right here, you notice that it's concave?
Indented, yep.
Yeah, so the reason that is because you can come here and even hold down your retaining pin, whoop, and you can pop out your buffer tube and your spring as well if you need to. The part that really winds up catching people's eye is inside of this takedown pin, what holds it in place is this little teeny thing I like to call a grain of rice.
And it flies.
And it flies, and it does every time. Honestly, myself, it takes me 30 minutes to get the thing in, and I'm trying to use a butter knife, tweezers, you name it. Well, on the AR Takedown Tool, if you've noticed, on the big side here, there's a hole. The reason that there's a hole is so that you can put this in all the way through. Now, I haven't done it on this one, but I can. But this end right here on threads.
Look at that.
And that on threads because you take that little grain of rice right here, put it in, plunge it through, spin it off, done. Solution solved in 5 seconds. Woo! Yep, there it is. So takedown pin is out. And there is your little teeny tiny grain of rice. It is so small that that's the reason why when anybody wants to try to actually build an AR, replace it, it's a real big pain in the butt. So what you do now with the AR Takedown Tool, let's pretend like we're still in one piece. We take it, we slide this in like this. So we're putting our little piece of grain of rice in there, plunging it in, backing it off. See, AR Takedown Tool staying just like that. I can even thread this in back in right now if I want. Now this is where the part gets tricky, and you're trying to line up your takedown pin to get into that notch perfectly.
Yeah, always hard.
Always very hard until now. So
there it is.
There it is. And if I want to punch it right back out again, I'll show you, but I won't bring out that part. Locked in.
I can't tell you the number of people that walk into a local gun store looking for that one little piece that so easily flies out.
It really does.
Great solution.
It holds both takedown pins in like that, and honestly, as you've seen, that thing is really easy to go flying.
You just take out other part. You don't have to show me, but this takes out other.
Oh yeah, this
detent pins and.
Oh yeah,
it looks like it's small enough for the.
Every single pin on the AR platform is removed by the AR Takedown Tool. So when I say the takedown pins, one singular piece So this is actually the trigger pin size. Take a look at this right here.
There it is.
Have your whole trigger set knocked right out. And you know, I don't want to knock it out all the way, but you'll see. Boom. Look at that.
There it is,
Already
though.
got it started enough. But this end will take out your trigger pins. So this end actually is your trigger pins. It's your plunger for the D10 pins. And then this is actually helps with that real tricky pin that's on your upper inside the bolt catch. But this big end that does your takedown pins, and it also is your pivot pin tool. Like I showed you, that being concave right there is what allowed us to also take out the buffer tube and spring. So I mean, the thing is, the tool has so many applications where, for example, you know, the United States military, they use something very similar to this, where they carry it around in their sacks, and they got a couple of roll pins and a little mallet that they go around with, so that in the middle of the field they can take the firearm apart, clean it, do what they need to do. So it works on that application, but honestly, every AR owner, this tool, by just popping out your takedown pins, allows you to pull out your bolt, your catch, release, everything to where you can clean your AR in a minute or two and have it flawlessly clean.
Well, this looks really innovative. Where do people go to get this?
Right now it's available on our website directly at artakedowntool.com. We're actually working on numerous partnerships right now. We're working on partnerships with Daniel Defense, LWRC, Brownells actually just took on our tool. We've been talking with H&K. Granger is taking on our AR Takedown Tool and the HIT tools as well. We have quite a few irons in the fire. I mean, it's been extremely overwhelming considering we've only been really out in the market for the last 4 months.
And so for somebody who's watching this video and gone to your webpage, how much can they expect to pay for something like this?
When I invented this, it was important to me that everybody along the line got value out of this. And so, you know, the first step was being true American products, American made. So guys in the steel and the brass factories, they're getting paid a wage. The local manufacturers get paid a wage. With doing that, that's made our manufacturing cost almost 200% more than if we were to outsource it. But retail is actually $34.99 with free shipping. We also have a residential line called the HIT tools, which honestly, every homeowner, DIY, contractor, finished carpenter, painter, they're called the HIT tools. You can go to thehittools.com, or you can go on Amazon and find them. They're only $13.95 a unit, but anywhere from nail pin punches, roll pin punches, door hinge pops, and everything.
That sounds great. Hey, Jonathan, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it.